Yeah, hello, good evening to all my fans, those ones who now they subscribe. May God bless you now for subscribing. When when they share this video, now good God, now go bless you now. Poverty, hungry, sorrow, now no go ever see and understand. So now only joy now go come on now much. You understand? May God bless you for sharing, liking, and you where you never subscribe. God bless you for clicking on that particular place where they don't write and red color where they show say subscribe. Just hit because this video where I want talk about it go really help, especially migrants, especially people wey be like say una don born for Italy, and even if you never born, maybe future you go born, and maybe you go encounter this particular problem at the Questura. You understand? So it's very important for me to first alert you in case if you go to Questura and they ask you this particular thing, or they tell you say see wetin you need to do, you go first say okay, blacks in Europe, you don't already let us educate ourselves about this particular issue. Now, in general law for Italy way back 2010, 2012, 205, if you born pikin for Italy here, wetin we know say the paper will hold you. If na humanitarian 2 years, they go cut the same paper. If na zero political, they go cut the same paper. Subsidiary, they go still cut and take give your pikin wey be general law way all of us we know. But recently, it's like some things don't change at the Questura where be like say this news now news wey be like say it don't happen, but we know here say Italy Prime Minister or Italy Interior Minister Luciana Lermodese, he don't announce her, but you go Questura, they go tell you say now this is the new law, you don't need to do it this way because we have already cancelled the law, we have changed the procedure of doing. A lot of people, I don't do video about this particular issue, but still they are calling in. It's like the video they not hear am, because most of the time my video is long, so maybe the video it go enter middle, so people not hear am. Now the problem is, now they say if you where you get any type of paper at all, being protezione speciale, casi speciale, ex humanitarian document, you understand, or maybe a work permit, now you they use, or subsidiary or asilo politico holder, the moment where you go give your wife belle, the moment where your wife go get belle, or you the woman you go carry belle, whether being a single mother or a single whatever, if na single father you come mistake carry belle, you serve the matter, na so it go be for you. Now the matter wetin make e come turn to mind busting wey be say as you born, so now if you go to the Questura where you wan cut paper give your pikin, instead of the Questura to issue the same paper wey dey your hand to your pikin, they go tell you say no, if you are asilo political holder, you need to change your paper into motivo familiare. Questura go move the paper from the asilo political holder, which is the 5 years, to 2 years motivo the familia. You understand? This thing it don't turn to something like confused to a lot of people who get protezione speciale, because he won't give him pikin, they go move the paper from protezione speciale to motivo di familia. Torino, it don't start almost 6 months ago, but some regions now this month, now most of the regions too, they don't start, they follow all these steps. So in case if you go to Questura, you encounter this problem, Questura tell you say no, now because you don't born and you won't give paper to your pikin, you need to convert the paper. My dear brother, there is nothing you my dear sister, there is nothing you can do. The only thing where you can do is to obey their law. Even though you carry a lawyer cannot solve that particular problem, because now law where they don't bring come, and this law, one thing where be man busting be say they not announce her, they not publish, and we even hear in the official Gazzetta of Italy where they publish their law. That's why sometimes I say Italy people, they have some trickish law where I say they go make. Now only the police station, the Questura, the prefectura, you go before you go encounter say no, this law is not functioning that way. That's why it's very necessary always keep updates on this platform and check wetin dey happen at the Questura. So in case now maybe you get 5 years paper, you with your husband now you hold this particular 5 years paper. If you get belle, you born, you wan cut paper give the pikin, your husband on they no go change and they go leave am for where you dey. But you where you be the woman, even though your paper na 5 years, na motivo the familia they go give you, your husband go remain where in dey. Now the men when they confused say how come me, my wife, we don't marry, we don't do common marriage, how our own go be? Even though when I don't marry, whether na court, whether na church, Anywhere at all where you marry with any type of marriage certificate in Italy here, they don't care. Now only the woman they focus on. Now the woman, so far as the woman get paper, now the woman paper they go move from the motivo di familia, take give in own pikin. Now through that process, they go take cotton, take give in pikin. You the man, you go remain the only side where you dey. Now, in case if your husband in get 5 years paper and you the woman, they don't move you go motivo di familia, you are asking that whether can you travel with the motivo familia to your country. Now, you can't travel with the motivo di familia to your country because they go indicate on your paper say you an asilo political holder. Now they move the paper because of your pikin or maybe a family member where you won't call the paper give. Now make the paper go the motivo di familia. So anybody where you hold any 5 years paper, even though you got by mistakenly, because carta sojourner now in law, you know go fee 5 years people, they know they agree, they give them the carta sojourner. If you submit questura, they deny because they know they see the difference between the carta sojourner and the asilo politico, because the carta sojourner with the asilo, the only difference where you can talk say yes, carta sojourner you go work outside Italy, but the renewing process it won't still be like now say they carry and go 10 years for renew before now 5 years. So the best thing as asilo politico is to go for the passport. So in case maybe you don't go motivo di familia, your paper don't turn to 2 years, meaning say you the woman you need to stay for 10 years before you can have opportunity to apply for the Italian citizen. And your husband go there 5 years to apply for Italian citizen. This place now only questura go know as you go do the matter, because the matter it not sound all that clear in our ear. Because how come now husband and wife maybe they don't marry, they get marriage certificate where show say they be together, but now the woman don't born, they can't cut only the woman paper give the pikin. They not switch their two on to the same position. So now the woman with the pikin go their own way, and the man he go stand ahead. That man now standing now. You understand? So who now so questura they do am. So in case if you born now, before you go born or after you don't born, where you won't do the process of your document, may you there away say now you not go get the 5 years either subsidiary or asilo politico again. Questura will give you and your pikin the motivo di familia. Maybe in case you dey wait for me. Yeah. Okay, 30 minutes time. No, come on, leave me. Okay, in case maybe they don't give you that particular the motivo the familia where they your hand. Maybe they ask whether you go fit go Africa with the motivo the familia. As I said, the Africa is not possible because they go show, they go write on your paper say you na asilo politico holder as all documents they do. But in case maybe you na what they call it protezione speciale or casi speciale holder as normal, you fit go your country. So because of that, even though you did motivo familia, still you can travel to your country. Asking whether you go fit use the motivo familia to sign a contract in Italy here is possible, it's allowed. You can use it to work in the country where people say they no fit do you anything because it's allowed for you, but you can't use it to work outside the European Union country. Now only Italy here you get the right to use the paper to work here. So in case if you are asilo holder or subsidiary, may you make sure you consult your lawyer, may they find out your case, because every case girls questura take the handler. May you not come say okay now I don't get motivo di familia, so I won't go to I won't go my country direct. You need to consult either a lawyer or either the immigration office. Now them don't move your paper go the motivo familia. So now also them go fit tell you say okay now you don't go motivo di familia, although say we don't indicate say you na asilo holder, yes, but you can travel. So in case maybe if time reach you won't go renew the paper, you don't go encounter that problem where they go say why you travel go your country where your paper they don't indicate say you na asilo political holder, because then they will come decide say you don't go your country, so now we don't go fee see you as a holder of asilo, although they don't already remove you from the asilo, but as they don't indicate that status is still there on top of you. So that particular place is somehow complicated, because as asilo when I don't move on to motivo, meaning say asilo law suppose no hold am again. It's like you don't apply for carta sojourner, that your subsidiary law suppose no hold you. But according to Italian, they say even though you go the carta sojourner with either any of the 5 years paper, still the law of the 5 years or the international protection is still the whole you. This place, it don't sound clear or it don't sound they make any sense to me, but still now them get their country and now them they make their law. We our own to follow the law, because now I be asilo, I don't come up for asilo go passport. Why when I go tell me say I don't go passport, but still asilo law it dey hold me when I don't indicate and say now from asilo I take go, so my country I don't need to go there. It sounds somehow little bit complicated, but still we need to always consult the immigration office or a lawyers, so that in case of renewing or anything else, we no go fit encounter any problem. Thank you for liking, sharing this particular video. Tomorrow and a birthday of one of my nephew. Tomorrow we go early morning, we will go the birthday party. So Mona join me live. Mona wish this my nephew happy birthday. I don't know whether I girl or boy, but still tomorrow now go see me there live in Torino, so that we go enjoy our dear baby in birthday. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Until next time, adios.